ดื่มกาแฟเย็นได้ไหม
Oh, that is good.
ง่วงนอน
Baby car seat for
So hot. I am on Thank you.
You say delicious in Thai.
อร่อยอร่อย
Alloy.
That's not the best pronunciation. No, from me, I'm saying I can't. I'm not pronouncing it the best either.
This matcha is alloy.
Oh,
You just have to like.
ขอโทษครับดื่มกาแฟเย็นได้ไหม
ได้ครับ
โอเคขอบคุณมากครับ Tastes good. That'll see us through for a 37-minute journey. This music is very like chill, classical, ultra lo-fi, whatever it is. Fantastic contrast to obviously outside how busy it is, muggy, the
Hectic.
weather, the traffic, just how generally hectic Bangkok is. But the second you step in here, it's the most relaxing cab experience in Thailand I've had.
It is quite relaxing.
The overall experience I thought was pretty good at Bangkok Hospital. All the details we'll leave in the description of this video. It was around 1,700 baht. We'll leave all the currencies there. Pretty good. Customer service is good. Hospital feels cleanly. They all spoke good English. Asia just ended up having a common cold. They prescribed some like nose medicine, but she doesn't really have a blocked nose, so probably won't use that. Now, there's no need to be apprehensive at all about taking your child to one of these hospitals. In my experience, I would even actually say that it's even better than any Western hospital I've ever been to, at least this hospital. Thank you. Oh, okay. Now, we've never actually eaten at Black Canyon Coffee before. I didn't think that they did too much food and they focused more on the drinks, but actually they're pretty relatively well priced and the food actually looks incredible. We had a bit of a look through the menu and got some nice vegan options, so looking forward to trying those out. It's here, I've got it. Careful with the hot soup. Oh, kapung kap. What is that?
That's the
Kapung
tom
kap.
yum.
Oh, kapung kap. Soup. Bit of toast to go with the truffle soup. That's the tofu tom yum soup with, yeah, I guess red curriness.
Put it on me now. Let's see if it tastes like truffle. It's always quite disappointing when you order truffle and then it doesn't taste of truffle. I'm pleasantly surprised. It's so good. It tastes like mushroom and truffle. Really good. It's exactly the flavors that I was expecting. Love it. That looks so good. So this tom yum, it came with prawns, but we managed to, in Thai as well, we managed to ask them to change the prawns for tofu. So let's give this a little taste, just the broth on its own. The spice overwhelms the other flavors. Tom yum is, well, I like my tom yum nice and fragrant with a little bit of spice. I don't like when the spiciness takes over. I like these sort of textures, with mushroom and the tofu. That is freaking tasty. Oh yeah. I love it. Nothing more to say. I could just eat the whole bowl in 1 second.
Alright, so first thing I want to say in terms of the presentation, how it looks pretty much exactly like it does on the menu. So that is something that I have personally, I can't think of one time, there might have been, but I can't think of one time in recent memory where that has ever happened. You're usually always underwhelmed, but it looks just as good, if not possibly better. So let's just get straight into this. We're going to try the truffle soup first. Now, I agree with Karina in saying that 99.9% of the time getting truffle, it doesn't actually taste like truffle, so it's a letdown. Let's give it a taste now with the toast and see. Oh, that is good. That is good. Very creamy, warm, hot, nice texture, and the truffle flavour is very strong, so definitely recommend that. Right, next onto the tom yum. Now, I'm probably not as critical as Karina on the tom yums, but let's give it a crack and see how we go. This is the one where we replace the actual prawns with tofu, so we'll try a bit of the broth first. In it goes. Now, I'm going to be honest, I don't know what a traditional tom yum really even tastes like. It is very spicy though, I agree, I have to say. I actually like it though, I like that level of spice. I wouldn't want it any spicier than that though, and we did ask for little spice, so if you don't like spice, ask for no spice. But I think you are right, it is overpowered a little bit with the spice, but personally, if we're just looking at it objectively for the taste, I actually don't mind it. Let's try the tofu. Silken tofu, and look, overall I like it. I think it's a good tom yum, and I'd reorder it again for sure, so pretty tasty. Alright, so last we're going to try like this tofu vegetable thing. It's got some mushrooms, it's got some chilies in there, some green veg. Going to give the tofu a try with the broth. I agree with you, it's really tasty. It's like lightly fried silken tofu. I love pretty much any kind of mushrooms, and they taste absolutely scrumptious. The chili in there is great. What a great combination. I mean, you could have it with rice as well, but it's absolutely fantastic just on its own. So we might have to order one of them each as well. Really good.
Mommy is taking a sip and see if it tastes any good. This is a lime and honey drink. It tastes really good. I asked for no sugar. It's nice.
Yeah, so it's like a bit of a orange, and it's got a bit of Americano in there. It's a bit of orange syrup, a bit of orange rinds. So I don't know if it's something that you're supposed to actually mix up, but I find that just mixing it up makes the whole experience a lot more pleasurable. So let's mix it up and give it a little taste test. Very nice. So it is sweet. First time I tried this, I wasn't a fan, but then I gave it a go a few more times because it's really popular in Thailand, and yeah, it's definitely one of my favorite coffee options if I'm to get something that's not just coffee. Look, honestly, I really have to say that was extremely good value for money. It was about 650 baht altogether, which is not even 20 pounds, literally. Such good value for money, great portion sizes. The food tastes really, really good. And there's a lot of Thai locals here, so you kind of know that it maybe is one of the go-to places. And technically I didn't know, but it is actually a coffee and an eatery. So we're pretty much done with this mall now. I think we're going to go try and find some Olaplex to help start repairing Karina's damaged hair from yesterday. Alright. So I don't
There's
no way that bun is going to have that much filling compared to the actual bread part of it.
Yeah, exactly. I bet it's just going to be a little dot. Like usually they make the pictures look so much better, isn't it? So we're just going to do an experiment, and we're going to see if the bun actually has that much filling in it, or if it's just a little dot.
Compared to the picture. Sawasdee krab. ข้อหนึ่งขนมปังพักใช่หนึ่งขอบคุณมากขอบคุณครับว่วงนอนว่วงนอน yeah ขอบคุณมากครับ Alrighty, so it's nice and warm straight out the oven. Let's give it a crack, wrapped in plastic, of course. Alright, so we're gonna have a look, and I'm gonna do a side-by-side comparison. The actual size of the bun looks acceptable, I would say. Well, how much was it? 20? No, 30.
20-something bucks.
No, it was 30, I think. It's got a little paper. Make sure, as a kid when Mum used to get these, I would occasionally forget and eat the paper. Peel the paper off, okay? Unless you like eating paper. Alright, we're gonna tear this bun in half and get a good look inside. Oh,
wow. Is it going to live up to the picture?
it doesn't live up to the picture in terms of how it looks at all, but it's not a tiny bit. I feel like it's just borderline acceptable. Borderline acceptable.
Okay. Ching ching. Maybe because I've just literally eaten, but I don't know why I'm not a fan, but if I was hungry I might like it more. I mean, it tastes like soup.
Soup, yeah.
It tastes like soup in a bun.
It's alright. I've mainly got it to know what was inside the ratios. I don't actually really want it. It's okay.
Throw it away?
No.
We've decided to go to the Quartier or something like that shopping mall where they have Sephora, so hopefully they've got Olaplex there. And then from there we're going to go pick up our stuff from the storage unit. So we left some stuff in storage before going to Australia, a baby car seat for example, and some other bits and pieces that we didn't need in Australia like summer clothes. And so we're going to pick those up afterwards and then back to the Airbnb.
This is a Chinese meal called Fanton. It's kind of like a burrito and sushi had a baby and created something truly special. Watching the chefs create our plant-based version was like a work of art. Absolutely meticulous and not a single ingredient was out of place. On top of that, it was also incredibly unique. Neither of us had ever seen one before. Also, I think because the area of Bangkok that we were in was a little less touristy than usual, the prices were extremely affordable. I'll let Karina tell you what she thought of the taste.
This is the plant-based one. Looks like it's got a nice bit of sauce in there. Obviously now we can only just see the rice on top, but when she was making it, it actually looked quite saucy, and let's try. Very crispy. I was not expecting that. I don't need a lot of salt, but once you get over the saltiness of it and the real flavors start to come through, it actually tastes very unique. There's a crispiness to it. Just adds that extra little surprise factor. It is absolutely delicious. I can't really guess what's in it. There's like some salad. I don't know what this is. The plant-based meat actually tastes a bit like bacon, as it is like smoky. The sauces are lovely because I like my food moist. For 109 baht, we'll put the prices right here.
We also tried this delicious coconut sugar juice, but didn't buy any. Honestly, there was way more food and just things to do and see in general in this shopping mall. It was honestly pretty overwhelming, but in a good way. No wonder it's got such incredible reviews on Google. There was a really nice knick-knack shop full of random fun household items. Almost everything had been imported from overseas, which made it far too expensive to buy anything. In our next lifetime maybe. And here it is, the worst purchase of the day. I was expecting a burst of delicious passion fruit flavour, but instead my palate was offended. with what felt like rusty old urinal water that had been left in a dirty swimming pool public toilet for over a year. I'm really sorry about how harsh that sounds, but the reality is, it was absolutely disgusting, and as Karina would also discover too, it also gave me acid reflux for 3 hours. Kombucha is meant to help your gut lining, not destroy it. They had these little Thai Lego pieces which felt like a good idea to buy at the time, but my ability to delay gratification would not allow it. I like to tell myself that my long burning passion for Pokemon Magic cards and all these kids' toys are the reason I still look so youthful at the age of 49. I guess we'll never know.
So we've had to cut the shopping mall experience short because otherwise we weren't going to make it to the storage, and so we're in a grab now on the way to the storage to pick up our stuff.
If you find yourself fully loaded with useless items or even sentimental things that you can't do without, then I would 100% recommend BKK, aka Bangkok Self Storage. The staff are also extremely efficient at their job, but also really friendly and do honestly make you feel like valued customers. The place overall is really secure and very easy to access from wherever you are located in Bangkok. We did a lot of research when it came to reviews and pricing and could not be happier with leaving our stuff here for 3 months while we were in Australia. You can also pay really easily when you're abroad. They just send you a little link and you just pay with your card. It's honestly the easiest thing. If you need to contact them about anything, they always get back almost immediately, even on weekends. I will leave all the details for BKK self-storage in the description of the video should you want to use their services now or in the future. Make sure you subscribe with notifications turned on to keep up with our upcoming adventures in Buriram province. And if you want to buy us a coffee, there will be a link for that in the description too. Thank you so much for watching till the end, folks. Please make sure you smash that like button because it really does help us out on the YouTube algorithm and it allows more lovely people like you to see this content. Sawadee krap, khop kun krap, and we'll catch you next time. Bye now.